Hi guys, I'm using a cream base. It's an indelible waterproof eyeshadow by Todd in Nude. And I'm just applying it very lightly and blending very well. Being really careful to cover all the area. This is like a paint pot basically. It's a matte nude color. And this is my Sigma 252 with mixing medium. I'm going to be applying a color from my 120 color palette. It's kind of a yellowish, it's that right there in the corner. It's like a yellowish, goldish yellow, I mean orange or orangey yellow. I'm going to pack it on my lid. I'm just getting right on the crease, right to the crease, on all over the lid. And packing it on really well with just patting on the color. I don't like to do any motion that can take the color away instead of applying it. And at the same time, I'm kind of using inward motion so I can kind of blend the crease area as well. I'm going to be using now the Sigma 219, slightly damp, not wet completely. But I'm just going to, I just want to have more control over this green color that I'm going to be using. And this is going to be over the crease, a little bit higher, and very lightly. I don't want to end up with a lot of color where I don't want it. So I'm going to start just very lightly and building it up as much as I want. And now that it's almost dry, because I just barely dampen the tip of the brush. Now that it's kind of dry, I'm going to focus on blending the edges, upper and lower edges, as well as the outer corner, so it gets a softer effect. Now I'll use an eBay brush, random brush that I have with this beige matte color. I'm going to apply it to highlight my brow bone. And being really careful to focus also on the inner corner and clean up very well all around the green color. So now that it's well blended, I'm using my Sigma 217 in this taupe color. It's a medium taupe, and just very lightly I'm gonna apply on the crease, just right in the middle of the yellow and the green, to soften a little bit that edge that I created with the two colors. I'm gonna slightly blend that part, and then I'm gonna take the Sigma 219 and I'm gonna use this taupe color, but this is a darker one. It's like a brown, but really a cool brown, or a neutral brown, that is. And I'm going to apply it on the crease, just to deepen the work on the crease. And blending slightly. And now I'm going to switch brushes and using the 217 again. I'm not taking any more color. I'm just blending with that brush, the same brush. But I didn't add any color at all. I'm just blending around and toning down a little bit the green. Now with an angled brush and mixing medium, I'm going to be using that same dark color to line my lash line, upper lash line and lower lash line as well. Being careful to have an even application. Sometimes that is harder when you put too much mixing medium for doing this. You don't get an even application. And I'm going to go like 3/4. Now I'm applying my lash. Just focusing on one part is very important for me when I apply my lashes, is that I focus on getting it right when I apply on the outer corner. And now that I have that down, that it's perfectly in place, now I'm going to take care of the inner corner. Now I'm going to take care that it's very well placed. And then I'm going to take second mirror, and I'm going to double check that everything is well placed and everything looks natural. That's very important because sometimes just looking at the mirror doesn't help. Now to blend my natural lashes with that dramatic lash, I'm using my mascara. This is a Mexican mascara that I love. I remove the excess because it's kind of clumpy. And I blend those tiny little lashes that I have so it looks more natural, besides the Ardell 107s that I'm wearing right now. Now for the blush, I'm using a Mexican brand that is called Bissu, and it's the number 3. It's not on sale on the States yet, but it's kind of a pink, neutral pink, very beautiful. It's matte, and I'm just going to fake a smile and put that on the apple of the cheek, the highest part of it, and not applying any more product. I'm going to start blending around towards the center of the face, toward downwards in all the directions, but not applying more. So it's very important not to notice where it starts and where it ends, you know how that goes, so it can be more natural. You can always build it up if you need more color, but it's very hard to tone down a overly bright blush. And I'm using my Sigma brush for blush, like the angle one, and it's a very soft brush. I love it. And this is a Maybelline lipstick. It's very hydrating. It's a neutral color, and I in this occasion I don't want my lips to look too plump because I'm less than a month to give birth and my lips are like super swollen right now. And I'm just going to line after the lip color. I'm gonna line inside the natural borders of my lips. This is to minimize the size of that my lips have now, and I'm not gonna look like a catfish. So, and I do it after the color because I don't like ending up with a ring of liner around my mouth when I eat or when I drink something. So as you can see, this is very blendable because the lipstick itself is really hydrating. So I'm just going to insist and blend a little bit more with the liner, and that's about it. For my face right now, I am using I'm also going to use the Revlon limited edition highlighters that came out last year, and with my Sigma 188, and just a little bit because I have an oily skin, so I don't want to look too oily. So I just apply highlighters wherever I need it. Otherwise, I'll end up look oily. So now that's the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.